We are live. Hi, everyone. Ellie's muted. She doesn't want to talk to us, so I guess I'm going to be talking all night. So that'll do it for us. Good night. Who's going to be first in the chat room?
Vera.
It was Sharon last week, and I said Sarah. I'm going to go with Sarah again.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. It's been in the classes with Vera.
Mm-hmm.
And Elaine. Yeah. Oh,
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you, darling. You look delish. Oh, you put the throw.
Yeah, but it's not really noticeable on the couch.
It does.
I need to raise the couch up.
Or lower your camera, but then, you know.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's definitely better.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you can still see it.
Good thing I'm wearing pants tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Or shorts, but with a gaping bit. That's not good either. Well, it is for me.
And it was Des. Des, the first one in chat. Hi, Des.
Hi, Des. Oh, my mum was saying that you've made a pyramid. She's seen it and it looks wonderful. I'll have to have a look.
Speaking of mum, hi, Mum. We know you're watching.
She'll be watching tomorrow.
She said that she told you I defended her in a post.
She did.
I did. Somebody was being an a-hole, trying to spam on her, and I told them basically to fuck off. Called him out for being a spammer, and he blocked me, and then I think your mom blocked him.
Yeah. She said he was wearing a mask in his picture. And I mean, why wear a mask on your Facebook picture?
Yeah.
What is that saying exactly?
Well, the thing was, you know, he said he was from the United States. All of his followers are Arabic, and he has this, and none of them have like an American name or an English name, and you get these kind of spammers. And I hate to stereotype, but we see a lot of that on Facebook. So
yeah, unfortunately. And they're looking for a wife, is what they're looking for.
Or somebody to siphon a lot of money from in the meanwhile.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, that too. Oh, so how's your day been?
I had my appointment today to get my medvac thing changed. It's slowly rising up. The hole's getting smaller. We're probably looking at, you know, maybe another couple weeks or so of having to wear this, which would put me at near the end of the month. But maybe by September, I might be able to go swimming.
Oh, that's amazing.
Or hit the beach.
Ooh.
Now the nurse I had today, she said, well, you're gonna have to wear a shirt when you're out in the sun for the next year. I'm like, what? Because the skin is like baby skin where I've had all the surgery.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's looking really good though, darling.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
Getting there. But I'm hoping maybe I can go swimming by September.
What, with the t-shirt on?
No, fuck that. As a matter of fact, you know, I'll put on sunblock. I'll be fine. You know, I remember when I had the cancer. Once the staples were out and it healed up, I was out in the sun. I never stopped going out in the sun after the skin cancer on my back.
No.
Actually, but I learned that at the time one of the worst things you can do is put on this sunblock with retinol palmitate. Retinol palmitate is a synthetic vitamin.
Yeah.
And when it comes in contact with chlorinated water, it causes cancer.
Does it?
Yeah.
I think that might be deliberate, maybe.
Yeah, I would think so. How was your day?
Good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been very well for the last few days.
No.
As you know. Yeah. Tony.
Yeah. You're supposed to do the weekly tarot forecast, but you said fuck everyone. I'm not doing that shit.
I did not say that. I was very upset about not being able
I
to.
know you were. I'm teasing.
And I'm sorry, everybody who looks forward to that. I'm sorry.
Everyone understands, hon.
It's just some weeks I'm just not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
This was one of them.
You overdid it on Sunday again.
And Saturday.
And Saturday.
It was the Saturday, Sunday that did it. The both.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing with me. Unfortunately, I did a psychic fair on Saturday, and it was lovely to get back into psychic fairs. You know, everybody hugging. There's no thought. I mean, still people wandered around with masks on. Thank God. Do you know what? I would have refused to do a reading if somebody had sat down in front of me with a mask on. I'd have said, I'm sorry, I cannot tune in with you sitting there with that on. I'd have had to say. That's bad, isn't it? But I just couldn't.
No.
What's the point? So, but luckily I didn't have any of that.
Quick shout out to Des and Donna Rose, and Crystal of
Hello.
Twins. Vera, C. Cribs,
Hi, Vera.
Sherry Shaper, Tracy Hood, Brandy.
Hello, Brandy.
Joining us.
Oh.
I played guitar tonight. This evening. Yeah, it felt good to just. I found that it was weird because I was playing like older stuff like "Oh Darling" by the Beatles and "Hold Your Head Up" by Argent, Signs. I can't believe you never heard of the Signs by Tesla.
Nope.
Crazy.
I've never heard of a band called Tesla. No.
Wow.
I know. Sorry.
No Tesla. The love song. Come on, everyone's heard the love song.
Maybe. I don't know. Did it get over here in England?
I should play you a snippet of it. It should. I mean, it was like a huge song.
Yeah, but some of our huge songs don't get over to you.
Okay.
Thank you to Elaine who sent me Reiki today. So after the class, I had to kind of go, I've got to go. So that I could just have a snooze before our date night. And I was going, please up there, don't let me sleep through date night. I was thinking you'd have probably phoned me anyway.
Okay, yeah, I would have. So this is just part of Tesla's love song. We'll see if you've heard it. No? Let's try some. We'll try a little of the. Oh my gosh.
Anyone else in England who's listening, please let us know if you've heard it as well. Perhaps
Yeah.
it's that it's not usually my genre of
Okay.
music.
Yeah. Anyone in the UK, have you
Yeah.
heard of that song? It was huge here in the States. That was a really big song.
Yeah. It's a nice song.
I love it. I know that song. I can play it on guitar inside now. But if I were to play it for you, you'd be like, what the fuck's this shit?
No, it means that it's a new song for me to enjoy, isn't it?
And then you'd say, what the fuck's this shit?
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Okay, so let's see what the comments are.
I would never say that about any of your music.
Niall said, Tesla, very good American band, just canceled their tour. I didn't know that. Lee said, Tesla is awesome. Tracy, love will find a way. So she's familiar with it. And Brandy says, may as well play the whole song.
Is everyone who said that from the USA?
I think so. Is there anyone that's in the UK that's heard of Tesla? So if you're watching live, comment in the live comment, but if you're watching on the recorded version, comment below. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, Brandy. I didn't know you are a musician. She can play all the songs by the Doors on piano, so she can do all the Ray Manzarek parts on the Doors.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's like, I'm saying that some of our stuff hasn't got over to you either, I bet.
Desi says she's never heard of them, but Des, that this was an 80s hard rock band. So they were around before you were born.
But I was 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, late 80s though. So yeah. You were actually, gosh, you were in your prime for the 80s hair bands. I'm surprised you didn't have your hair up to here and out to there. And
I did. I've got photos.
so you had the look, but you didn't listen to the music.
I've never been into hard rock. No.
You don't like hard rock? What? Just asking. What?
I don't know how to answer that exactly.
Okay. Well, you like my hard rock that I play.
Absolutely. I know how to answer that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love watching you playing the music.
Yes. Yeah, we went down that road.
It didn't take long, did we?
No.
So sorry. He led me there. He did.
What? I'm an angel.
You're not an angel at all.
You don't see my halo?
No, it slipped.
Aw.
So they're pleased with your wound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting smaller. They're gonna be measuring it every week, so they didn't measure it today. But as of last Friday, it was 0.8 centimeters deep. And I'm hoping it's only going to be like maybe 0.6 or 0.4 on this Friday. And who knows, maybe in a week or so, they'll be taking off this med back.
Excellent. I'm so pleased for you.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
we're getting there. We're getting
That's
there.
good. And it's not giving you much pain, is it? That side of things.
No, but it's just, man, it sucks trying to sleep with this thing stuck to you. And yet, you got tubes sticking out of you. And there's times it happens quite often. You get up and start to walk away and you realize you have this machine stuck to you.
Yes, it must be.
But it's part of the process, part of the healing process. I'm okay with it, and I'll get through this. It's no big deal.
Mm. No, I was with the grandchildren today.
Niall is from Ireland, and he's heard of Tesla.
Is that his chosen music? Does he like that?
I don't know. Desi said, I'm sure my mom jammed to them, which is probably true because Des is around the same age as my daughter. So, yeah. Brandy said she's 41. She knows Tesla. So that's relative. She was born basically after, when Tesla was popular. Although, I've seen them, I don't know, 2 or 3 times in concert. It's a good concert. I just posted a video of them recently, last week, playing the love song on my Facebook page. It's this love, Whitesnake. Yeah, I love Whitesnake too. It's another band I enjoy playing.
I've heard of them.
I played some Whitesnake for you when I came there.
Yeah. Heard of them.
I played Here I Go Again and Still of the Night on guitar.
You're very, very clever.
Amanda says, don't make her blush. Would I do that?
I haven't blushed since 1952.
Bullshit. I can get you to blush immediately.
No, you can't. Don't try.
Not in public. Andrea says Tesla's love song makes her happy.
No.
And Niall said he's a serious metal fan. Right on. Me too. I was learning a song, Holy Wars by Megadeth, and it's very appropriate for the times we're living in right now. Yeah. So Dave Mustaine got it when he was writing lyrics. He talks about a country that's divided will not stand. Talks about next thing you know, they'll take our thoughts away, mind control.
Yeah.
Dave Mustaine gets it. He has a song called Hangar 18, which talks about, the UFOs and extraterrestrials and stuff like that. So, if you're looking for a good hard rock band that is awakened, Megadeth, definitely. I know it's a bad name, but it sounds horrible, but it's a really good band.
I'm taking some photographs of the new crop circles that have turned up.
Nice. Amanda, I love Def Leppard. I love Def Leppard too. Actually, when they came out with Pyromania, Amanda, that's basically the album that launched them with Photograph and Rock Till You Drop and Rock of Ages and all those songs. But it was the album before that, High and Dry, that is an amazing album. I love, with songs like Mirror, Mirror, Bringing on the Heartbreak, You Got Me Running. A lot of great songs on that older previous album.
Yeah.
Phil, thank you. And I thought, dude, I thought you were banned. Oh, you're banned. Wait, you're banned from making videos. That sucks. Phil is banned on YouTube for 3 freaking months for speaking the truth.
Yeah. Terrible.
Thank you for the super chat, Phil.
Yeah, that's down on our list of things that we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, because I just got banned on Facebook a few days ago. People are I'm reading a lot about other people getting banned there too. The shit's about to hit the fan.
Well, you know that you're talking the right thing, aren't you? You're saying the right things.
Over the target.
Yep. Absolutely. I'll send these to you so that you can screen share. Okay.
Okay.
They're amazing. We wanted to go and see one, didn't we? When you were here. Didn't we miss
Crop
it?
circle. Yeah.
We missed it by, I can't remember. It was a day or so that the farmer had mowed it.
Yep. I have not heard of Liliac from LA, but it sounds cool. A bunch of kids, 15 to 22, playing Symphony of Destruction. Nice. Rainbow in the Dark. Just a rainbow in the dark. Randy says that she loves Step Leopard. Met the band, has a guitar pick. Nice. I did a meet and greet with Cheap Trick one time. And the guitarist, Rick Nelson's a germaphobe. He'll just like quickly fist bump you, and that's it. Won't shake your hand. This was before the whole C crap.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
going to be really bad then right now.
Total germaphobe. Oh yeah, he must be freaking. Sherry Schaefer has a guitar pick from Sammy Hagar. Ooh, all right. I love Sammy. My neck is better, Donna. Thank you. It is better. There's times though that I still feel it. You know, if I move my neck wrong into the wrong place, it's like bam. You know, I'm getting stabbed in the neck, but feels a lot better than.
No, is it?
Feels a lot better than what it felt like last week.
Yeah.
So thank you.
The way that this corn is being flattened, well, it's not even flattened, it's just bent slightly.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
easy, isn't it, for crop
Yeah,
circles?
you can't do that. It'll break otherwise. It has to be from an extraterrestrial source.
Yeah.
Sherry, that's the one guy I want to interview. If there's a person in the music industry that if I could interview anyone, it would be Sammy Hagar, because he's the one. He admits to seeing ninth dimensional beings. He admits to seeing a UFO. He's had multiple metaphysical experiences. He wears a wristband that says love and light on it. Just a really cool dude that gets it metaphysically. Plus he's a fellow Libran. Yeah, October 9th, I believe, or 10th. I think it's the 10th. John Lennon's the 9th.
Oh, I can't watch the comments because I'm trying to catch all the pictures.
Oh, thank you, Gracie, for the super chat.
Oh,
and Gracie, she wants to buy a shirt for me to raffle off to help me raise a little money, because I've been basically incapacitated since. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. So anyway, so I appreciate that. So we'll be doing a raffle.
That's lovely.
We could actually start it tonight.
Yeah.
What should I do? 1 ticket for 10 or well, 6 tickets at 10, or $5 for, I don't know, whatever $60 is, 12. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, $10 for 6 tickets at $10 a ticket, or 12 tickets at $5 a ticket to raffle off. What should we do?
$5, I think.
Okay, so we're going to need 12 people.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to put it out there right now, and I'm going to put my PayPal address. And you're reading that correctly. There is 2 G's in the front. GGREGG, the number 8 at hotmail.com. $5 tickets, and this includes shipping also.
Yep.
So
it's good. So that is for all the elements, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be any of the elements, air, fire, water, and earth. I'm wearing the earth right now. Or it can be a
Yeah.
7 chakra one. It could be the Fibonacci or the purple haze also. We'll put all those, your choice, men's, ladies, and for the ladies, whether you want a crew neck or a V-neck, put it out there. So yeah, $5 a ticket, and just put that at Gregg, and first 12 people that get in.
That's great. Oh, that's lovely of Gracie. She's so
Yes.
lovely. She gifted a few people presents at when I did my sales thing, when I was selling all my jewelry. It was really, really lovely. So thank you.
She's definitely got a very kind heart, like Phil. Thank
And
you.
Phil, yeah. I'm sharing the crop circle video, the whole video, on my page.
Okay.
And
do you want to do a screen share on that?
Can you do it? Can I send it over to you?
Can I do it?
Yeah.
I can do anything.
I know you can. I'll send you over the pictures.
Okay.
Some of them it's got writing on it like music. It's because got, there's music playing in the background and it's subtitled. So that's why.
Bear with me.
Of course. Because I wanted to stand in one. I wanted to feel what it felt like to be inside one of these amazing energy centers. Oops. Total file size is too big. Oh, you know when your phone is coming into, you know, the end of its phase, where you're just about to get a new phone, it's like you've got no space at all anymore. All of a sudden, no space. It's where they do something to your phone.
What I'm going to do is so I can avoid any copyright, I'm going to mute the video. We'll watch it though.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. I'm sending you over photographs from it.
Oh, I'm just going to put the video on right now.
Oh, okay. All right then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long video though, so that's why I've done the photos.
Oh, we can fast forward.
Okay.
People. Yeah, that's no biggie.
Okay. 2 days ago, apparently. So it's close to Avery. Yeah, the Avery Stones. We actually drove past there. So that would have been really close. If you've seen the tiny little tufty bit right in the middle, it's like a pineapple in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there are some that are man-made, but you can see they're man-made. These different thing altogether. Wow.
Okay. People get codes from, yeah. People get codes from these, you know, downloads. Oops. My dryer's done.
Yeah.
So that's a hexagonal shape right there.
Yeah. 6 sides, isn't it?
Yeah, like an Allen wrench has 6 sides. Wonder if that has a relation to the Allen belt. The Van Allen belt.
Yeah. Now, on one of these, I saw some other little picture right over in the corner bit. I don't know if it's already gone by. I forgot to mention it. You know, at the edge there, there was some more. Like a rectangle of something.
Boy, how I would love to be inside a crop circle. I would love to just to go in there and feel the energy.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to sit or lay there.
Yeah.
That would be, it's on my bucket list. We should all have a bucket list, you know, whether we, you know, we're all going to pass away sometime, so you should always have a bucket list.
Indeed. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what the next one is. All right. Hackfin Hill, Wiltshire.
That was the 5th of July. The 5th of July, that one. What does everybody think? What are they getting? What are you guys picking up on? What do they mean? You think? Is that a person or is that a tufty bit?
Tufty bit. It's great with the drones, how they can get some amazing footage.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You used to have to do it in a helicopter, but now it can be drones.
Yeah, or a crop dusting plane.
Yeah. Wow.
It looks like the circle goes counterclockwise.
I wonder if all of them go counterclockwise. That'd be interesting to find out.
Upham, Hampshire. Hampshire?
Hampshire.
Hampshire. Well, this is interesting. What's going on here with this stuff? You know, it's like what's going on? The circle's broken. Why? And why is this one piece out here?
Yeah.
And you got this Aztec kind of stuff going on here on the outside of it.
And look at how it's all intricately folded.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But they never damage the corn.
No.
You know. There's been some photographs that they found that there's these orbs that are flying over and hovering over, and lots of different orbs.
I've seen that. Yeah, okay, hang on. I'm really puzzled about this. Why would they have this circle like that and then all of a sudden this broken circle and, you know, a piece out here and a piece right there?
Yeah, that's totally disjointed, isn't it?
What does that mean?
That means that our circle of life is broken, I think, because it is. You know, there's
Well,
no
this-
natural order, is there, going on with the Satanists, you know, and what they're doing. It's not natural.
This piece is going within the circle.
Mhm. Well, it
Oh,
means-
what if the C stands for Corona? You know, whatever. Got a big C right there.
Mm.
Yeah, this stuff looks like some kind of Aztec print.
Yeah. Mm. I love the middle bit, you know, the pattern in the very middle.
Yeah, yeah, it's like patchwork kind of stuff.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
I want to watch the comments.
Okay.
5D.
Yeah.
5D. Oh, we're live.
Oh, what have we here?
Yeah, when was that? Did it say a date on that?
Oh,
July.
it's a pyramid.
These
It's
are
looking
all
down on a pyramid.
Yeah, these are all July. All of these.
It's an aerial view of a pyramid.
Do you get any of these in the USA?
Not very often. We do, but not a lot.
Do you know what they found? Some sort of patterns under the sea as well, and on ice. Did you know that?
And what?
On ice.
On ice. Yeah, I've heard. I've seen that actually, and
Yeah.
in snow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, it's not. It's
Wow.
just bent over.
It's really quite impressive.
Yeah. So we need to contact Stephanie, don't we? Stephanie Allen, who kindly offered to do some sound therapy on you and on myself. We said we could have one done together. So
Yeah. Well, that was really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
Niall said crop circles are mostly just tapestry. I don't think so. I think that they are actually sending messages and codes and things, and I think they know exactly, you know, they've analysed it, I believe, and they know, but they're not going to share it with us. But I'd love to, if I was a code breaker, I'd love to be able to find out.
Illuminati is asking, are these new? Yeah, they just came out.
July, they're all July.
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah, for the month of July. Yeah.
Mm.
So there actually are, I'm sure, new ones in August as well, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I never know what the crop circles actually mean, but I'm thoroughly fascinated by them. And a couple now in August as well. Yeah. Ali, you can pick me, please. Desi, I sent $10 to your PayPal, Greg. So
Yes.
Desi bought 2 tickets. Have you got that down?
Yeah.
Ah, pick the number.
Yeah. 1 through 12.
I've got to pick them, apparently. What numbers are left? How many am I picking for Phil?
Bill just sent 30.
Okay.
So that's that's 6.
6 tickets, isn't it?
Mhm. I'm just writing them down as I get them.
Yeah. Desi wants 6 and 12 if she can.
All right.
Oh, it's a lovely gesture. Thank you, Gracie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I've nearly finished your pyramid. I promise you, I nearly have. I've had to do it twice now, your pyramid, because things didn't go right. So I'm sorry it's taken so long.
Okay, we got 3 left. So the numbers are 2, 10, and 11.
So who wants those ones? 2, 10, and 11.
11. Yeah? Mm-hmm. That's it. We'll get the raffle going and we'll get your contact information, whoever. Yes, Phil, I put you in 6 times, my friend. Thank you. Phil, your numbers are 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. And Niall, Gracie bought you one, so you got 1. You have the number 1. And Des has 6 and 12.
Oh, this is lovely. Isn't the family lovely supporting you? Because obviously you can't earn as much as you did because you can't make the custom t-shirts, which were really popular. You know, if you've run out of a certain stock and a certain size, you can't just quickly
I can make them. I just got to take my time, squatting down and just take it easy on the tummy. Yeah, I can make them.
Okay.
I just made a Fibonacci one and a 7 chakra side spiral one. So I live to tell about it.
Okay, as long as you're careful. I've my girls are going to be sending you some muslins. They're like cotton. They're just cotton, and they are for burping the babies and everything. So we can buy them for about 50p each.
Okay.
So if they obviously, if they just want a couple, and then if there's any extras and other people want them, so any nursing mummies, if they want a tie-dye baby, I don't know what you guys call them. What do you guys call them? When just to stop when you've got a sicky baby, it used to be the towel and nappies you used to put on your shoulder. But these, we call them just muzzlers. The babies call them muzzies. Where's my muzzy? So I don't know what you guys call them. It's my air freshener. Onesies. A onesie.
No, it's not a onesie. A onesie is like it's
a baby grows.
A bodysuit. Yeah.
Baby grows. Ah. Yeah. Okay, so Phil's got the last 3 numbers as well, bless him.
Okay, well, I was just trying to type all that stuff out.
A burp blanket. Is that what it's called? A burp blanket? I just called it a burp cloth. Burpee cloth. Okay, so all of them said burpee cloth.
Okay, so.
Do you think they would sell, you guys? Do you think they would sell tie-dye burpee cloths? You're so handsome.
Okay. So,
You've nearly shaved off your beard, darling.
oh, I trimmed it. So today, before I went into the wound care clinic, so it wasn't so scary. So it's still there. I was telling Allie though that I'm gonna shave it all off the day I get to go to the beach and go swimming.
Yeah, that's it. That's your
Okay.
celebration. So everyone's
So-
saying yes to those burpee cloths.
Saying what?
Yes to the burpee cloths.
Awesome. Okay. We're gonna do that drawing right now. And I'm going to use a random number generator. I'm just going to show you that it comes up with a bunch of different numbers. But we'll do a countdown on from 5 to 0. So 5, 4, 3. Oh, wait. We got to let everyone know what numbers they have. Niall, you have number 1. Phil's number 2, 3, 4, 5. Des is 6. Phil is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and Des is 12. So we're going to do a countdown from 3 from here. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Here it is, number 2. And that would be Phil. Congratulations, Phil.
He's won another t-shirt.
Yes.
Oh. Well
So
done,
I've got
Phil.
I have your address, and let's see. Have you gotten the Purple Haze or the Fibonacci yet? I know you got one of those. I'm not sure which one you got.
That's a little compensation for getting kicked out of you making videos on YouTube. Arseholes.
A burp cloth. You could sew it into a pillowcase if you bought 2. A little
But
pillowcase.
we could get cotton, real nice cotton pillowcases really cheap here as well. We could send them over.
I'm picky about, there's certain things in life that you spend money on, whether you have that money or not. Toilet paper, shoes, and good bedding. I've got 1,600 count pillowcases and sheets, 1,600 thread count, and it's worth it. Yeah, Gracie, you could send it on here. That's fine. Thank you.
I think pillowcases would be amazing. I really do. Because the dreams that people can get from the t-shirts, I have the 7 chakra and the air and an air coming. Happy Taco Tuesday. Gregg and Ali love train. Oh, it would need to absorb vomit. You're right, Niall. Yeah, they do though. That's what they're designed for. These muslins. They are pretty good.
I never heard of it called a muslin. I guess a burp towel would probably be, yeah.
It's muslin. It's a something we call a cloth, muslin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we wanted to. You still doing the t-shirts? You sorting out the t-shirt?
Yeah, I was looking at Phil, the all chakra, the 7 chakra one I mailed out on July 25th. You should have gotten it by now. I can give you the tracking number. I'll send you the tracking number on Facebook in a private message. It says it was delivered July 30th, Shelton, Washington. Yep.
think Phil has to go down to get his post, doesn't he?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it may be that he hasn't been able to get down to there. Yeah, Dizzy said mail has been whack lately.
Just sent you that. And yeah, I thought I sent the air one out. And I'm looking on here. I don't see that. I did, so I'm gonna have to send you that air one. I know I've got one in my closet with all the other shirts. So I can send you that out ASAP.
I have the second start for, he said.
Okay, good.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So you did get you already got you had both of those, the Fibonacci and the Purple Haze. I'll tell you what, Phil. What would you like? You tell me. I'll make you. I will make you anything. I can make a custom one for you. So you tell me what colors you want, and I'll make you a custom one. And thank you, Gracie.
Such kindness. Yeah. So we need to do an advert, my love. I mean, I can do one, but it won't be as nice as yours. For the Saturday, 28th of August.
Yes, we do.
In 5D Love Match is a Zoom chat, and it's for single people or people that want to hang out, want to meet people, friends. It's going to be a traffic light system. So if you're just there just to hang out, you're not interested in dating, but you may be interested in meeting friends, then you wear red, or you have red maybe draped over a chair or something like that. If you are not sure whether you want a companion or whether you want to meet somebody nice, then it's orange or amber, sorry, yellow amber. And then if you are open to whatever happens, and then you wear green or have green. So yeah, this is going to go ahead on Saturday the 28th of August, and it will start at 9 p.m. UK, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So how will we send out the Zoom code?
That's a good question. What was that Eastern time?
Eastern time is 4 p.m.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How will we send out the Zoom code? Well, what we could do is we could come on here and do like a little promo beforehand at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Yep.
And put the link in the chat or below the video.
Yeah. So 3 p.m. promo YouTube.
Phil says, just send what you have. What I'm going to do, Phil, is I'm going to make something up. I'm going to do an experimental shirt and of some really cool colors. How's that? And so you'll have something that will either be really unique or the prototype for the next shirt that I end up selling on in 5D quantum tie-dye. So it's going to be unique, though. I mean, they all are anyway, so I can't duplicate any given shirt.
No.
Exactly.
Yes, Christina, the singles, the non-singles wear the sexiest color. Yeah, me and Greg will be in red.
Red. That's right.
Yeah.
I'll have a Kansas City cheap jersey on, or one of my college shirts from Oneonta State.
I'll be in red. Not that people need to be reminded. I think people know.
Oh, we got some haters that are watching. 2 thumbs down.
Oh, love them. We're sending
Send them
love.
love. That's all right. Yep. Yeah, you can hate us, but we're sending you love. It's all good.
That's it. Sent it.
Hmm.
It's okay.
Hey, speaking of which, it's a lot of things are coming to a head right now. And we got to tiptoe around this. There's a person on YouTube that lost their channel because he posted a Rand Paul. Rand Paul is a senator. He's also been a family doctor for 30 years and studied virology and all that stuff. He made a post, he made a video that got taken off of YouTube because he spoke his mind and he spoke the truth. A senator, a current senator speaking the truth on a YouTube video.
That's what they did to Trump. That's what they did, didn't they? Never ever happened.
The light always wins in the end. We are on the right side of history, and we win. We do win. And that's why there's so many of us that are standing our ground, speaking our truth, being the leaders that we're supposed to be right now. It's time for the leaders to lead. And, many of us are paying the price. Phil just got his YouTube channel shut down for 90 days for speaking the truth.
So I think he deserves lots of subscribers. That's what he deserves.
Yeah, he does.
Emerald, what is it? Emerald something. Emerald Dragon, isn't it? What's your YouTube, Phil?
Phil Christopher's.
I think is it Phil Christopher's? Yeah. I think no, but I thought it was Emerald something.
Unless he's got a new one.
I could have sworn it was Emerald something. Anyway, I think he deserves subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have. So I will go over there now.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to post the link. Phil's YouTube channel. Subscribe right there.
Yeah. Need to make a new one.
No, he got shut down, Michelle, for 90 days. I don't think he's able to. He hasn't lost his channel, but he's unable to stream. Same difference for 90 days, though. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Gracie subscribed. Oh, thank you.
But we're getting there. We're moving in the right direction, and everything. They're trying to get these V passports. That can never come to fruition. We cannot allow that to happen.
No. No, definitely not. Well, that would be us buggered. So either way, we've got to be in the same country as each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find you. Oh, there you are. Right.
Good. Michelle subbed also.
I am subscribed. Phil, that's it. I'm done. And I've rang your bell. There you go.
Well, it's a badge of honor for anyone out there that's watching. If you've lost your channel or if you've been put in Facebook jail or YouTube jail, kicked off Twitter, you're doing the right thing. You've made your mark. You've let your voices be heard, and that's huge. And I thank all of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Donna said about a dream, something good is coming. For the first time I had a dream last week, I came out of the restaurant, looked up and said, oh my God, there's the new earth. Called my sister and brother to come look. It was so incredible.
Nice.
Nice one.
And
Has anyone
Phil
else
said,
getting any dreams? That would be interesting. Let us know your dreams.
Phil was saying October's going to be a big month also. So
Yeah, I was. I've been feeling that from now on, there's going to be big stuff going on. I mean, look at all in Germany, all those bodies coming up in the floods.
I saw a video today. Somebody passed it along to me about how this pastor and 41 other people were called together into this barn, but inside the barn there was like all this high-tech stuff in there, and they each had to check their cell phones, and so they couldn't. Nobody could record the information in there. Something big is about to happen. And a few people were notified about it early. We've heard a lot about tomorrow, the 11th, August 11th, what's going to be going on potentially. As far as I'm concerned, though, these dates come and go so many freaking times. I'll believe it when I see it.
But the thing is, I mean, if it's a military thing, which we believe it probably is, dates might come. And just because we haven't seen anything, it doesn't mean to say that things are not going on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to be patient sometimes and just know that these things, this is massive. These people have had control over us all worldwide for hundreds of years. So
thousands.
Yeah. So, undoing all of that is not going to be an instant thing. And I'm feeling the energy shifting and changing and moving on. And we're seeing little bits of truth just trickling out. So, put all that together and it's quite a big thing, isn't it?
Michelle is saying in the chat, I saw the new Earth in a dream about a year ago. Everything was brighter and more green. I live in the Sonoran Desert in southern Arizona, so it was unusual to see all the green.
Yeah.
So the green, especially if you're living in that kind of climate, definitely would symbolize the rebirth, right?
Yeah.
Or the birthing of the new Earth. I had that dream back in the vision. No, it was a dream. Back in 2015 of those 3 tidal waves that came through.
Yeah.
The first 2 converged and the last one was like a cleansing wave. But it wasn't a scary dream. There was nothing to fear. At no point was I scared of these tidal waves. These are waves. The water was energy. And these are waves of energy that are coming. It's not literal water. It's not a literal tidal wave. Waves of energy are coming. Huge ones. Massive.
Nice. Is this going to be the same feeling that you said about love? That wave of love?
Yeah. That feeling of unconditional love to a magnitude never experienced before on this planet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Devin says in October, the rent goes up and mom's panicking because the price of rent is so high everywhere. Section 8 doesn't even help locate a new place anymore. Oh man, how can they jack the rent during a pandemic? That's just so fucking cold to do that. Greedy landlords.
Very greedy.
Yeah. My landlord already told me flat out she's jacking my rent up. I won't be here for it.
No.
Hopefully.
No. But she did hold off, didn't she? She held off
did.
Because of your operation. So that was kind of nice.
Yes, but she'll probably jack it twice as much. Because she told me, I can get a lot of money now for your place because everybody wants to move to Florida.
Everybody is moving to Florida, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear DeSantis, what he said about Biden? How he told him to go do one. in his
Oh, you
speech.
told him what?
He told him to go and do one. I don't want to say it too much, but he basically, because Biden called him out and said, you know, it's your fault that everything is you know, the vaccine. I'm trying to be the vaccine, because they're not having all the vaccinations done, and he's kind of, you know, they basically said that it's his fault, and he said about to Biden that is, you get the borders sorted out. That's the main problem. Until you get that sorted out, you've got nothing to say to me. So
Yeah.
he was very, very abrupt and rude in his speech.
Yep.
Good. I like that.
So I don't know if you guys heard about this. Carnival Cruise Line left like El Paso or Galveston, I don't know, one of those places in Texas. Everybody, all the passengers were vaccinated, and all the crew were also had their shots. And there was a COVID outbreak on this ship out in the middle of nowhere, you know, out in the Gulf of Mexico. They ended up having you know, and the big story is, you know, they're blaming the people without the jab that are spreading this, and we're seeing
so
numerous times, and this isn't the first time that's happened, where there's been 100% jabs and people are still having outbreaks.
Yeah.
It's not us.
Yeah. But yeah. And what about Gibraltar?
Yeah, 99%. Yeah. Shot rate, just about everyone there's gotten it.
Yeah. And they've got the highest rate at the moment, haven't they, of hospitalizations.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen if hypothetically they're no longer here in 2 to 5 years? They lose the entire country.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
And you know, I think the only thing at this point that can help anyone that's gotten that would be some kind of med bed. I don't know if they have that technology out yet. If there is galactic help, I'm putting it out there. You know, you guys, please. There's a lot of us have loved ones that have gotten, my parents, but have gotten the jab. And if there's any way of reversing this, we need some help.
Yeah.
We're not ready for Holocaust version 2.
No. Well, you know, the med beds are coming. I mean, that is a definite. Just can't come quick enough. You know, save some of these people. But why are the governors? I mean, I just saw DeSantis, and he was saying about the vax, getting it. Same as Trump. What is
that was big. That was big news today in New York. Andrew Cuomo resigned, the mayor of New York City. The governor.
Didn't know if that was true or not. I thought
the governor. I'm sorry, the governor. Yeah, he resigned. So that's good news for New Yorkers. But of course, who's going to replace him? Probably somebody equally as corrupt.
Yes. Unless the white hats are there pushing for this. You know, it could have been an operation, couldn't it, behind the scenes? Slowly.
I can't get over how beautiful you are. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. You're like the butterfly that flies by. I'm looking at you thinking, wow, how gorgeous are you?
Got butterflies on.
Gorgeous, beautiful, can speak all the conversation that I love speaking.
Well,
how lucky am I?
I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want your channel.
Tiptoeing.
Yeah. And I'm finding that a bit tricky.
Yeah.
I can't get on my soapbox, can I? I'm so surprised I got away with that. Yeah, that was last week's soapbox moment after Scorpio. I kind of went off on one. I don't believe DeSantis will get the real VAX. If anything, he'll get sailing. Yeah. Yeah. It was a bit troublesome though. Cause they will think I was nowhere near ready because I was so quiet and calm. Then yikes, she is fully dilated. Oh, this is about your dream about painless childbirth. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Donna. It is damn tricky. It is tricky. It is tricky. That's the last thing we want is for Gregg's channel to be down.
Yeah, we got to toe around all that stuff.
Yeah, that would be awful. I mean, I know that people go over to BitChute, and there's a hell of a lot of information over on BitChute at the moment.
There's a lot of stuff that's coming out that I feel like I need to go on BitChute and do the bigger picture.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that because there's so much happening.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, exciting stuff.
Here's one thing I would definitely put on there. Kathy Griffin, the so-called comedian, red-haired comedian that was, had a picture of her holding a severed head of President Trump.
Yeah.
She has stage 4 cancer, lung cancer now. She never smoked a cigarette. She was never a cigarette smoker, and she has stage 4 cancer. That's called karma. When she's wishing that sick thought on President Trump to have this come around.
That's what happens when you're a nasty person. Oh, I've dropped something. Never mind. What else is on our little? We need to talk about that. UFOs. Are they going to come to our rescue? That was one of our little conversations that we had the other day. What happens if there is a civil unrest? What happens if people just say, no, we're not doing this anymore? Enough is enough. It's happened before. What happens is is it at that point that they feel that they can come in and then help us? Has it got to get to that stage? How much are we being pushed to then get to that stage?
Well, I mean, we're already pushed to that point in terms of genocide with so many people taking the vaccination.
But it's to do with the others who aren't waking up. But if they all did, at what point would we get help from the off-worlders? If Trump has got some of the military working alongside him, would they then step in? What are they waiting for exactly?
I would like to think that if there were to be a mass evacuation, that everybody would be covered. Oh, thank you, Debbie Rose. Thank you for the super chat there. Much appreciated.
That's wonderful.
But I would think that there are enough ships out there from numerous star nations. I mean, they're all watching us right now. This is the greatest show on earth, like Dolores Cannon said.
Yeah. Because there's huge things that are changing.
Mm-hmm.
It's massive. But, you know, people say it's just got to come from us. You know, we can't do it on our own. We can't change laws.
We
We
got
can't do
screwed
that.
from the start from the
Yeah,
Anunnaki by having our DNA fucked with.
yeah.
So we're not able to, you know, at this point, we're getting there and it's slowly changing,
Mm,
but we're not able to access our DNA fully to, you know, remember all 300 previous lifetimes, or however many thousands there were
mm,
previous lifetimes, and to be able to tap everything into our brain, you know, that we, you know, whatever you see, you should be able to retain, but we don't. We only retain like 15% of it. There's so much more, all these abilities that we should be able to do, but we can't yet because of our DNA being screwed over.
yeah.
But it's going to kick in. There's something that's going to happen that's going to just all of a sudden spring us forward. And I think, I hate to say it, but those who got the jab may not be able to
Yeah.
take advantage of that because their DNA's already been with.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hope we're all wrong on that. I
I do
hope
too.
that you know that isn't going to happen.
Yeah,
Just
we
might
want everyone to
mean,
make the jump, the
just
shift.
might mean that their immune system is bad, and they just need to be a little bit more careful. That, you know, that the more that they then carry on and then get the flu jab, and then later on they get something else, you know, or every year, isn't it? They get another something.
Yeah,
The
Earth
jab,
Vegas saying, go
you
ahead.
know, there may have been, you know, a need for vaccines before. I don't know, but what they're putting in them now is not. It's like what we said. What our babies are actually getting is how many times more? 10 times more than we ever did.
Yeah,
We were,
back when I was a kid, there was only like 10 different shots. Now it's
yeah,
33.
yeah. Rhiannon has said no to a baby having any jabs. She said for the first year,
Good.
because she says, I wonder if it's linked to
Autism.
what death. You know, we don't know, do we? She doesn't know. So she said, no, she's not. Sorry, what was you going to say? Interrupted.
Earth Vega said, I had a dream during the grand event. We walked in the sky to some ships. I saw a Wall Street man in a suit struggling to keep his cash in his pockets that he couldn't take with him.
Interesting.
Yeah, what good is money in higher dimensions?
No.
I've always said that if a UFO were to land in your backyard, in your garden, there's two things they wouldn't have: a Bible and money.
Yeah. No, it's true. They wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's not something they'd be bothered about.
No. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost in your eyes again.
Many lifetimes. Yeah.
Wow, I love you.
Love you too. I'm sorry, everybody. We've got to have our date night, our movie night.
Yes. Yeah, Ellie and I occasionally do something. It's a private date night. This is public, but we do like a private one where we watch a movie together and have dinner and a movie. So
yeah.
What was the movie we're gonna see? Forever Young, right? With Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That sounds good. Are you sure you don't want to watch it, one that you haven't seen?
I think you would like that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay. Sounds good. We've missed some of the chat. We've got slushy.
Yeah. a lot of us have had those dreams of UFOs. I've had, I couldn't tell you how many times I've been on a UFO in my dreams, and it makes you wonder, was it really a dream?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I progressed a lady once. We went forward, and basically she was older, but she was in kind of like a space outfit, not kind of dome or anything on her head, just a space outfit. And she was in charge of this massive like mothership, and there were motherships all over the planet, all over the place. And there were it was like she was in charge of getting all of these people onto this ship, because the Earth wasn't going to survive. What was going to happen next? So and that was her I can't call it a dream. It was the progression.
Right.
Very interesting. And there was each ship held millions. So yeah, and there was loads of them all over the place.
Well, if there's a ship that comes and picks us up, that same ship better pick both of us up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be on a different ship.
No, these passport situations, we're hoping that it's going to hold out long enough so that we can be in the same country as each other.
So yeah, all of a sudden these ships land and they say, well, before you get on board,
passport?
do you have your vaccine passport?
You. Yeah, no, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
The humans are contagious. Yeah, that's right. Forever Young movie is beautiful. I can't wait to see it. Night visits of ships, out of body experiences. Has anyone else had out of body experiences or a loss of time or anything like that? That would be interesting conversation if anyone has.
That happened to my sister.
Yeah, did she? She lost. What happened?
Her and her boyfriend and their friend, Patty, were coming back from, they spent the day at the East Sydney Dam, and they were driving back, and the next thing they know, their truck is on the side of the road, and it's like 6 hours later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that Fire in the Sky, Travis, is it Perkins, or is that his name? Fire in the Sky, that film. It's
Eric Van Daniken. Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's Charity of the Gods. I'm sorry.
No, true story, wasn't it, about these loggers who
oh yeah,
a spaceship, and it took him aboard, and it actually shot down some energy to him, and of course they thought he had died, so they drove off, and then they went back for him and he wasn't there, and then he turned up 4 days later, and they had lie detector tests, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And they all passed the lie detector tests, saying that this is the story. So
4400. I loved that show.
I want to see that again.
It gets a little toward the end. It gets a little like nasty, but it starts out with a wonderful premise. They could have kept that thing going to this day. It was that awesome.
Well, there's a good one now. It's called The Crossing, if anybody wants to see it. the crossing, and basically it's where people from the future are trying to get away from this huge war that's going on in, say, 30 to I don't know how many years ahead. So they basically came back in time to try and stop it from happening. And then the second wave of people came, and they were trying to get rid of, trying to get away from all of the starvation and the violence that was happening. So it's very interesting. But there was hybrid humans who they used them for bad things, you know, like the control and everything. You know, this particular woman, all she wanted to do was take care of her daughter, who she had saved. And there was this virus as well, back there in their day, or in the future. It's really good. It's called The Crossing. It's on Netflix, I think.
The 4400, the producer of the 4400, his name was Scott Peters.
Okay.
And I'm big on anagrams. If you move these words here, what do you get out of it? So the program is the 4400, about extraterrestrials, right? Or people that come down and get abilities from extraterrestrials.
Yeah.
Scott Peters, if you rearrange his name, it spells Prescott ETs.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. Do that. Do the math. Scott Peters, Prescott ETs.
Oh.
Yeah. Guess that kind of explains why I've had that affinity to that show.
Yeah, gonna have to watch that again,
Yeah.
because I can watch, because my memory is not great. I can watch something over and over, and I can enjoy it just as much as I did the first time.
I'm in the same boat as you, Kate.
I watch it and go, I think I know what's going on, and then it's not what I thought.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that bit last time. What was I doing?
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty. You know, even if you do remember a lot of it, there's still parts that you'll catch the next time around.
Because I
It's
never
like reading a
just
book a
watch
second
movie.
time.
Never just sit and watch. I'm always doing something on the laptop, or, you know, I don't know, doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Stuff.
I'm glad you're sitting back.
Yeah.
Is it getting painful?
It was a little too much sitting up. I'm okay though.
You sure?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I know you're okay. Am I okay? I'm not necessarily okay.
I love you.
I love you.
I do.
Very much.
I do.
I just want to be with you now. This is getting painful now.
That's a song by the Raspberries. I pointed that out to you a while ago.
Oh,
I wanna be with you. Oh yeah.
That's my mantra at the moment. I'm fed up now. I want you here. I want your energy with me. Or I want to be there, but I'm not going to get there, am I? Because Biden has said no to anybody coming in without the Jabberwocky. So that's that. I'm not getting that.
No. All right. So I'm going to be. This was before my time. It's definitely before your time. It's probably before the time of many people watching, but I'm going to play it anyway.
Okay.
A little of it. Oops, hang on. Gotta make sure I got the audio on. Yep, share sound. Okay. Just want to be with you.
I do.
I love that song.
I do.
Oops.
Just hanging out and doing normal things.
Yeah. Does anyone else remember that song by the Raspberries?
No.
I want to be with
Heard
you.
of the Raspberries though.
I think that's Eric Carmen singing. I'm not sure. Gotta look that up.
So look out for the ad for the love match. Okay, look out for the advert for that. That will be coming hopefully this week. Do you think, Greg?
Yeah, I'll get that up as soon as I can. Definitely. Yeah,
I'll do a
that was Eric Carmen who sang that song. He also sang songs like All by Myself, Never Gonna Fall in Love Again, She Did It, Hungry Eyes,
Yeah,
Go All the Way.
I know.
Yeah, he's sang a lot of hit songs, but that was like before he even became famous. And I remember that song by the Raspberries, I Want to Be With You, at going ice skating at the skating rink outdoors in upstate New York. I remember hearing that being played on the intercom there. Good song. Do any of you guys remember that song? Nope. Keck. Christina, she's way too young for that.
Yeah.
Niall, what's all this lovey-dovey stuff? It's date night. That's what you get.
That gives it a big hint, Niall. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm effing crazy about this woman, and I will flirt with her, and I will marry her.
I'm crazy about him.
Yes. So.
All of the above.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we just because it's date night, we still cover a wide range of topics. Array of topics rather. So yeah, we do. We run the gamut.
Yep. What about Israel? Got that down on my little list.
ISIS, Ra, El. Yeah, I forgot. I know that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I remember. Boy, that makes me livid. And anyone that follows me on Telegram, I posted the video there. In Israel, they're taking children from parents. They're taking the children. There's video of that. Man, that pissed me off.
That's horrendous.
Yeah. Man, this. Man, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. It irks me.
It's just at what point are people just going to go, this doesn't make sense? This is just about power now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you can survive this 99% survival rate, you know, of getting this COV
Mhm.
to getting the Jabberwocky, and you've got the potential of not surviving that, or being physically maimed, people convulsing, they've got no
Maybe
control over their body anymore.
this is what it's all about right here. And this is right from the Georgia Guidestones. This is one of the ultimate goals: maintain humanity under 500
Yeah,
million.
that's what it's about. And our Prime Minister, his dad was all for this. This is it goes right back to that. So,
And you know what? A lot of that stuff, except for that, I could live with. Guide reproduction wisely. Okay. Improve fitness and diversity. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Unite humanity with a living new language. I've said that all along. If it's English, if it's Spanish, whatever it is, we all need to speak one language on this planet.
I mean, to me, when this might not be for everybody, but when you've got a person who has had their children taken away from them, through neglect, abuse, I think they should be sterilized, or they should be made to have an injection for 3 months, and then assess it every 3 months, to say, is this person capable of, bringing into the world a child that they can actually look after, and give them that, perhaps not permanently, but you've got this birth control now that you can do every 3 months. You have an injection,
right? Yes.
I don't think they should be able to, but that might not be everybody else's cup of tea.
So where were we? Right here. Rule passion. I don't understand that. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason.
That's a bit diverse. Rules.
Yeah, that's really kind of convoluted. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Yeah. Instead of the corrupt courts that we're seeing right now, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Yeah.
I think one size does not fit all, because
exactly.
For what, because you've got some countries that are heavily religious. You can't be, it's
that wouldn't work. I think each country still has to resolve their own differences. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Definitely. My opinion on that is, as long as you're not hurting yourself and others, let it go.
Yep.
Let it go. Balance personal rights with social duties.
No.
That sounds like socialism.
Yeah, it does. Personal rights. We should all have our own personal rights. So no.
Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Yeah. Definitely.
Yep.
Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Definitely.
Absolutely. But when they say, oh, we're killing our planet, and it's all this plastic and everything. Okay, so who makes the rules about plastic? Is it Joe Bloggs that goes to the supermarket and buys stuff? Is it them that make the decisions about whether to use plastic or not? Or do we have, so how is it our problem? And the other thing is, we're in the UK, I don't know if you guys do it, but we recycle. We do lots of recycling. So how on earth does it then get thrown into this sea? And it does, because it's on ships that gets travel over to other countries so that we dump them over, and it falls off the ships. It's not our Joe Bloggs again. And again, they're just trying to blame it all on the person, and it's not. I'm
No.
on my soapbox again.
Aw. Suzanne Diesner. So happy I caught you live. My favorite lovebirds.
Oh, just when we're having a moan up.
Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, we love all you guys. Thank you for
We do.
once again joining us here on Tuesday night. It's fun. We have a good time. Just find lots of fun things to talk about. Nothing is ever scripted. We might have some talking points, but there's nothing scripted at all, except for you reading the names of everyone. That's the only thing. It's just spontaneous. And this is like, if you want to be a fly on the wall with Allie and me, it's like the video I did, The Road to Nowhere. That's just typical conversation that we have. Everything and anything is open and a lot of laughter, and it's fun conversation. I couldn't think of a person I'd rather spend the rest of my life with and all my subsequent lives other than you. You're it.
I feel the same. I do.
Yeah. I will shout it off every rooftop. If there's any rooftops left, I haven't shouted it off of.
And neither one of us was actually looking for this.
Mm-mm.
We was actually quite happy on our own.
Mm-hmm.
And but when you get the chance to find your other half, the true other half of you, you don't turn that away.
Oh, hell no.
You can't. It's
No. I've never felt more whole in my life. Never.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So yeah, thank you to everyone that joins us here on date night, and for being part of our lives. And we're opening up our living rooms to you, and you're all welcome to come in every Tuesday night. We love all of you.
And it's a good job all you see is this, because we're a bit messy.
And no, Niall, this is not an online swinger club. We're not swingers.
I love his sense of humor, so that's all right. No, we're not doing that. There's no keys involved.
No.
Keys in a bowl. But we are doing a dating one. We're going to do in 5D love match dating.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to do on the 28th. So you're welcome to join in there.
Yeah.
Are you single? No? Are you single?
Give a shout out to Brandy real quick. She said this is her last date night because she'll be due to her work schedule. So she found a job again.
Good.
Yeah. So congratulations, Brandy. We're
good.
gonna miss you here, but
yes, but it's good news about that.
Good luck. Yeah. Good luck with your new job. Susan says, y'all make me smile. It's so relaxed. It is. I mean, could you imagine if we didn't have all this experience behind the camera trying to come on, and it wouldn't be this relaxed, I'll tell you that.
No, we can't put on airs and graces. It is what it is.
Yep. Yeah.
I think people feel it as well, because if you've got a couple that are just together just for the sake of it, you'd see
it. She's a goddess. She can't help but be beautiful inside and out.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
This is always a great place. Christina said this is always a great place just to hang and chill and share smiles. Totally. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. It's just casual conversation in the chat room. You guys get to, meet new people and chat with everyone. And I hope that you find connections with each other here, as well as, on date night as well, when we do that on the 28th, making connections. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be nice and busy. I want as many people there as possible.
Bringing Stark family together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was your download, wasn't it?
Yep. It was one of the many things that I was told I needed to do. Yeah. They told me I needed to do radio shows and get out there and do interviews and stuff like that. I'm like, you got the wrong person. I'm an introvert. They go, no, you're it.
I'd like to interview with you. That's what I'd like to do. Yeah.
Okay.
So what about all these protests around the world that aren't being televised? There's massive Budapest of all places. It was crazy. It's like we just need to keep sharing it because it's just not going to get out there otherwise. People are rising up all over the world. They are. New York City is protest.
That was awesome. Was it yesterday that they did that?
Don't know.
Yeah, I was watching the live stream on YouTube, and people have had it. They're pissed, but they're doing it in a loving way, and I totally get it. They're uniting, and I love it. Absolutely.
And it's not just one subject either. Lots of people are there for their own reasons. Some of them from multiple reasons. From satanic ritual abuse to, people who, are against the passports, the new passport system, and it's just so much.
Okay, Niall must be a new guy, pretty much. He's asking, why are we not together? Please explain. Did you meet post-COVID?
No, we met during COVID, and
at the beginning stages of it. Yeah. But
and
I was still able to go out there to the UK, and
we've only had 2 weeks in each other's company. That's it. 2 weeks. It was an amazing 2 weeks. Every single moment of every day. It was just as natural as this.
And we've been trying to get back together again, but because of the flight restrictions that they have in the United States and in the UK, it's been really hard. So
and of course,
but as soon as we can,
Gregg can't travel at the moment, and I can't get over there to the USA because of the now restrictions on the jabs. So I'm not going to be getting the jab.
Neither of us are going to get the jab ever.
No.
And I'm only a month into my recovery on my operation on my stomach, so it's going to be a little while before I can fly anywhere. But
this is how strong we feel. This relationship is a unique relationship. It's a twin flame relationship. And we still wouldn't go through that and get the jab so that we can be together. It would mean that me and Gregg would never be able to be together. That is how strongly we feel about this genetic modification on
there's
on
no
DNA.
effing way. I'm not going to take that chance, and neither is Allie, to have our DNA effed up when we came so far in this journey, and our DNA is about to just get launched into the next stratosphere. We're on that verge right now, and everybody that got their DNA messed with this jab, I don't think they're going to make the party. There's unless we can get med beds to reverse that whole process, and somehow have them tap into their original template of perfection.
Yeah. Nell's asked an interesting question. Greg, will you tell us something of your musical background?
Yeah. I have a Spanish grandfather. My mother's dad is Spanish, Manuel Fernandez. And he would come up from Brooklyn to upstate New York, and he'd always bring a bunch of bananas, cowboy boots, and his guitar. And he said he never had a favorite, but the bananas and the cowboy boots weren't for my sisters. They were for me. And every time he took out his acoustic guitar, he taught himself how to play by ear. And every time he took his acoustic guitar out, he was like the Pied Piper. And I would just sit in front of him and watch him play for hours. And I was just enchanted by the way he played. And he taught himself how to play that flamenco style guitar.
That's
and it was just, oh, it's beautiful. And so he ended up, my parents bought me my first acoustic guitar. He bought me my first electric guitar and amp. And I didn't get really good until after he died. And there's times where I'm playing and I can feel his presence. And I even wrote a song, a flamenco style song in his memory, that every time I play it for my mom, she cries because it sounds just like her dad. So, but, being basically, a lover of the 80s hair bands and hard rock, that's the kind of music I play. But I can play anything from country to classical. So this is a love story. It certainly is. Here's the part you didn't hear either, Niall. I had a dream in the late, 2008-ish or so, of meeting my other half in a dream. And she didn't say anything. She just looked at me, and I knew she was my twin flame. She was my other half. She didn't have to say anything. I just knew. So flash forward to January, a couple of years ago, last year, January 2020, my friend Todd Medina was having a beach meetup here in Sarasota. And he asked me if I wanted to join, forces, Sology and In5D. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. So I went to Todd's Facebook page to make sure that I had friended anyone that had sent me a friend request that was friends with him. So I'm scrolling down his friends list, and there's Allie's picture. And that's the face that was burned into my memory 12 years ago, 13 years ago. And it took my breath away. It was her. And I thought, because she had visited me in my dreams way back then, I thought she didn't incarnate with me. She was on the other side of the veil helping me out. But there she is, looking all gorgeous. And so now here I am, knowing that she's my other half, but I can't go and tell her that. She'd think I'm crazy. So I just started stalking her. Basically, I had to, but I could, and at one point I told her that I believe in you. And for her, that's when it all kicked in. What am I missing, hon?
Well, as soon as you said that, it was like everything kind of clicked into place. It's like ding, 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 ding. All the past lives. It's like a flash of all these past lives, not in detail, but I just gave in from trying to put a wall up because it was difficult. It was difficult because I could feel this connection, because you booked a reading, didn't you?
Yep.
And it was very difficult for me to then be able to ignore it. Yeah. But
yeah, it was an awesome reading.
Thank goodness we've got it on record.
Yeah.
That's kind of our first meet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm absolutely.
One point I was talking about, I said, you're going to meet this really lovely person, and she's bubbly, and she's spiritual, and you're going to just really connect. I'm really happy so much for you. And and he said, and how do you feel about that, Ali? And I looked at him and went, what do you mean? Why are you asking me? Asking me for? I said, well, I'm pleased for you. That's lovely. And I didn't click at that time. It was like, oh, it was a bit weird for him to ask me that, because I knew he was flirting with me, but then it happens sometimes during readings. It does happen. But then we kind of hang out a bit more, and then I started to realize that he wasn't just flirting with me. There was something more to it on both sides.
Oh yeah.
I was just trying not to have that, because
I couldn't come out and just tell you that, hey, I saw you in my dreams. I couldn't. I had to wait for you to figure it out for yourself. So
it must have been so frustrating for you.
No, I enjoyed it. It's kind of like a little cat and mouse game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put something out there, and then you'd maybe come in and take the bait, and I'd put something else out there. But for example, I know that I would put up like that song, Paul McCartney song, My Love, instantly professing how crazy I was about you quickly.
And I've never been out with anybody before who was just so open about their feelings.
It's easy though. When you have this kind of relationship, when you know that you're with that person, that is your other half, it's easy. Everything comes so easily. And then when I went out there for a couple weeks, it just went way too quickly, number one. But everything was just perfect. And I can't wait to go back.
Our first kiss and our first actual meet, setting eyes on each other on video.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of firsts.
When you meet somebody and it's permanent, it's utterly permanent. There's no doubt in our minds that it will ever be anything different until the day either one of us dies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a done deal.
Done deal. Yep.
Yeah.
I am totally off the market. I don't want anyone else. I have found my other half.
Normally it's repulsive to think of me being with anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Me too.
Yeah.
You're it. Tag, you're it.
Yep. And I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to be Mrs. Prescott. I'm practicing my signature and everything.
You have.
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. That's Niall said it's important info for new people. That's true, because we assume that everyone knows our story, but some people are tuning in maybe the first time.
Maybe we should have a little write-up each time we go live on date night.
If you want to do that.
You're better at writing than me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You've got 2 brain cells and I've only got 1.
But I borrow yours, so it's the same thing. Well, and every week, Ali reads the names of everybody that's on a list who is looking to find their other half, their twin flame, their special person that they're supposed to be with. And we put that, the thoughts and energies, we light candles, and we put it out there that everybody can find this kind of connection, no matter where they are. If Ellie and I can find each other, with her being in the UK and me being here in the United States, you guys can find each other as well. Anything is possible. So what do you think? Is it about time to do the...
Not quite yet, because I just wanted... No? I've been told what I need to do with the cards, so I've got
Oh, okay.
to sort that out. There's a couple more things that we said we would talk about. Time to pick a side.
Yeah.
It's time. These people who are in between and aren't sure
Mhm.
what they believe or what they want, it's like there's no time to lose now. You've got to get out there and spread the word, because this world is getting more and more squeezed, and these restrictions are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's getting a little bit scary now. So it's like, when it's like we daren't say anything in public, we daren't say anything, to our loved ones. It's like just little bits of planting that seed, just little ones.
Mhm.
I think is important.
Yeah. If I'm at the grocery store and there's people, ahead of me or behind me, I'll strike up a conversation with somebody and say, hey, we can thank Joe Biden for the price of groceries because they're sky high here.
Yep.
And the price of gas, most people will be like, that bastard, screw him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you get it out there. I when I have to go to the hospital, I wear a Trump face mask. And a woman stopped me today and said, yeah, right on. Trump all the way. And we had a short conversation. The last time I was in the wound care clinic, this man is pushing his mother in a wheelchair, and he had a Trump mask on. We just fist bumped each other right on. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's out there, and now is the time. You got to pick a side.
Yeah.
We're going to be moving on to something bigger and better. The light wins, and there's something much bigger and amazing waiting for all of us. But you want your DNA intact and not
Messed with.
contaminated. And we're hoping that even if you've gotten the shot, that something will happen beforehand where, like we said, the med beds might come out hopefully and can reverse all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we want everyone to be part of this.
Yeah, it's true, Vincent. I heard Trump will release Tesla's technology. Yeah, absolutely. I think this world is going to be, unrecognizable, but in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
You had that prophecy, didn't you? You kind of.
That was a New Year's Eve prediction in 2019 for 2020. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you said it was unrecognizable. Well, that's true, but it's also going to be the same again, but in a better way, in the positive.
Well, that was ultimately what I said on that. I said it would be in a positive way. The short-term forecast wasn't that at all. It was unrecognizable in a horrible way. But in the end, yeah, we're heading to a place that and Dolores Cannon has talked about this. We're going to a place, this new Earth, that our star family and the galactics are all watching. This is the greatest show on Earth. Our DNA is the royalty of the universe, the multiverse. That's why they want to contaminate it with these shots. Don't allow that to happen. Our DNA is about to do something magical right now, and it's not going to do that if it's contaminated. Hang in there.
Yeah. That's interesting. Paige said, I'm assisting clients detox from the shots, and it's amazing the difference in the cells afterwards. It's interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, if anybody has had the shot and would like to give it a go, Paige is
Yeah.
Paige is there, you know. So
I'm curious, Paige, will that get rid of the graphene oxide, or at least decrease it somehow? Heard that there's like 40 trillion strands of it that are in each shot. 40 trillion.
have you seen that stuff, create strands?
Yeah, it connects together like magnets.
I saw a video of that, and you literally put a little bit of energy in it and it lights a bulb. Well, what happens if that sparks up inside you? Inside a
Oh,
vein or
what they're
something?
doing, check this out. What they're doing now is they're, instead of street lights, they're putting black lights out there. And those people who have gotten the shot will light up. But if you haven't, you won't. And it's not for those people, it's for us. So they can tell it, whether they can pick out the people who haven't gotten it.
Wow.
Mhm.
You know, I want people to you know, to start waking up soon, because this world's getting scarier and scarier.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're preaching to the converted, really, you know.
Yeah.
Your followers on In5D.
It's just about showtime though.
But
So
what
hang
we
in there.
could do is, if everybody could share this video,
Yeah.
that would make a huge difference,
Put it on your Facebook page, Twitter,
because
Gab,
even this
Telegram.
conversation back and forth, you know, there's people on your list that may not be awake, and maybe that is how to get it, and encourage them to share and get these videos out there.
Yeah, please, if you would, we would appreciate that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mhm.
Yeah. Herbalism. I think we will go back to herbalism, definitely. Yeah. It's like magnets on the meat as well, what they're putting in the meat. Is so much.
Katerina, I'm not sure, but it's my understanding from what I heard, it was the body, because that graphene oxide just goes, it doesn't stay in the arm, it spreads. That's why you're seeing people with silverware attached to their shoulders or their chests. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And my cards are ready. I like to do a little kind of forecast on what's coming up this week. Once again, I'm really sorry I didn't do the astrology this week. I've had a hectic week and my health just hasn't been up to it. So I'm
And you're
sorry.
rocking right now.
No, I'm okay. I was actually scratching my knee. So, unless I was rocking before that. I don't know.
No.
I don't know what I do.
No,
now.
you weren't. But it just, all right. Well, you're like reaching down for something then. It makes it look like you were rocking. Okay.
Yeah. You're so adorable, you two.
That's cool. Paige said the graphene oxide can be detoxed.
That's good news. I mean, if we say that our bodies were able to do so much more than we ever dreamed possible now, then I can't see why we can't clear all that crap out of our systems. You know, that includes the toxins that we're eating, you know, when there is, you know, chemtrails and everything, you know, all of that crap going down.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be careful what I say. But sorry.
Yeah.
You know, all of that, I think we can clear that out as well.
I hope so. So
But
what you got for us?
Okay. So I want to have a look and see how this next week is going to go. Okay.
Let me pin you down.
Yes, please.
Okay. It's all you, baby.
All right.
Hmm.
That man of mine.
I
Are you
love it
really
when you're,
mine?
what's that?
Are you really mine?
Am I
Can I
what?
are you really mine?
Oh, of course. Yes. Forever.
Can I pinch myself to, is this a dream?
Yeah. And I'll pinch you too.
I'm supposed to be sensible, thinking about the future. Let me home in.
Sorry. Here, I've got you pinned down
Stop it.
with my hard rock music playing.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
You're just so naughty.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll mute myself.
Right, of course you will.
No, I won't.
Right. Okay. So it's good news, actually, what I've got here. Okay. So we're starting off this week with the best card in the deck, the Sun. Okay. So the Sun is all about happiness. It's about feeling good. It's about feeling energized. It may have something to do with the is it called the Lion's Gate that is happening at the moment? I don't know huge amounts about it, but I know that it can really be a huge boost, okay, in our energies. So yeah, we're starting off with the Sun. Let me see what else is happening around the Sun, the beginning of next week. Okay, so look out for those random acts of money coming to you, or kindness, or you having an opportunity to be kind to others. It's like at a supermarket, if somebody is trying to pay, not that people pay by cash, and they're kind of either, is it 10 cents, or for us it's 10 pence out, and you just give it to them. It's doesn't seem like a lot, but these things, it's like it means so much to a person, and it can change somebody's mood just by a smile at the right time, especially if these masks come off. So it's all about those random acts, but these are going to be coming back to you. If you've been giving these out, then watch what comes next. There's going to be some issues about transport and how to get from here to here. That can be anything linked to kind of air travel, trains, things like that. I feel that there's going to be some sort of issues around that, and the emotions behind that are going to be quite heightened, and not so good. Okay, it's going to be, oh my God, this is a bloody nightmare, So I do feel that the kind of this power struggle is going to be kind of squeezing us a little bit more, especially the beginning of the week. Okay, there is going to be a new person speaking out. I feel this new person is going to have a lot of wisdom, okay, with their words. So this person is going to be, it's like we're going to share this person's message a lot, and this person's going to resonate with so many people. So I don't know who this is. I just know that there's going to be a lot of, it's kind of, they're not rallying everybody around to actually, pick up your guns or pick up this. They're just kind of being giving you a point of saying, you know, at what point are you going to be giving up? And that just reminds me of the FDA phone call that guy did. And he basically said, you know, how many passing away people from the Jabberwocky thing, how many people have actually gone, and they admitted 6,000 in the USA. And if you look at the VAERS, VAERS register, it's more like 11 or 12,000. So he was saying, you know, with the swine flu, it was 25 people who had passed on. So, you know, they cancelled that and shut that down. And now if they say it's 6,000 and they're still carrying on, then there's something else going on there. So this guy is a phone call that is recorded, and it's really interesting. So see, I think it's on Gregg's Telegram. So go over to the Telegram in 5D and you'll see it there. It just reminds me of that. Okay, so yes, that's the beginning of the week. So by the middle of the week, we've got a brilliant card, Justice. Okay, Justice. So it's where things aren't so distorted, things are coming out and being revealed, and you know, the truth is rising to the surface, and exposing all of the negative crap and anything that has tried to be hidden underneath the surface. So yeah, all of this is going to be coming out and being exposed a hell of a lot more. And I don't feel as if this is going to be in the background. I think this is going to be very much in your face stuff. Okay, so the balance is coming. There is an indication that if you can get hold of cash, please do. Okay, I don't know why I'm telling you this. I just feel that we need to kind of get hold of some cash. Now that could mean that there's going to be an issue with trying to get money out of an ATM or using your cards and things. I don't know, just feel as if you maybe need to be prepared a little bit more. Does that make sense? You know, so if you wouldn't normally carry that around, maybe it's a good time to just have a little bit more than usual. Okay. Again, there's going to be issues around travel and how we get places. There may be some restrictions on travel coming up, or they're going to try to, or there's going to be threats about it. Okay. And I know there is already, but this will be heightened, or it'll be something new. More and more people are going to be wanting to educate themselves, not just for the truth energy out there, but it could be linked with wanting to study, wanting to learn more about their own spiritual gifts, or, you know, starting up a hobby. It's all to do with your inner child needing to come out and play, your inner child needing to say, you know, I'm bored with this kind of 3D world. I want to do some sort of exaggerating and going into kind of, you know, concentrating on a certain subject and really studying it and getting to the nitty gritty of it all. It kind of, it's not the right way to say it, but exaggerating your interest, something like that. Something very weird's gone on with my eardrums. It's like one ear just completely went high pitch buzz, then it swapped over to that one, and then one ear just I couldn't hear anything from.
That in quantum, what is it? Dolores Cannon's past life regression classes. One side of your one ear is for past life, the other ear is for present life. So what you're saying is past tense, present tense. This involves not only what happens today, but in the future.
Okay.
Yep.
So maybe what they're saying, because it happened at the time I was talking about kind of learning or studying different topics and gifts, maybe it's actually about remembering what we already know. So if there's something that you're interested in, it's probably because you've always done that. And so you might be an absolute natural at it. So, but it's definitely not kind of like the mainstream kind of thing, like history diploma or I don't know, it's definitely more of the creative energy. Okay. Okay. Putting a smile on our face no matter what. There are a lot of dark things happening around us, but if you walk about with a face like a slapped ass, you're not going to get any kind of positivity come to you. People, you've got to shine your light, put things into compartments. Yes, it's encouraging you to speak about it openly, but it's not to stay in that anger or stay in that energy of frustration or fear. It's to get out of that then and go back into your power. So any negative thought that you have, you put it back into, but this is all going to be changing soon. That isn't going to be that way. So always end a thought pattern or a conversation, end it on a positive by making a statement, because what that does is it's an affirmation that then goes out there, and that is extremely important. You don't want to stay on the negative energies. Okay. So I'm not saying don't talk about it, but it's like if you're talking about it, then put a positive on it. Okay. For some of you, there's going to be a moving on feeling. It's like coming away from the past. Anything negative. The amount of times I brought this up in readings recently is untrue. So it's all about kind of like shedding anything that's negative, anything that brings you down, anything that doesn't make you happy anymore. People are leaving jobs. People are saying, I'm not doing that anymore. Lots of teachers, lots of healthcare assistants who are being forced into, taking this thing. It's like they're just saying no. They're just saying no, I'll go away and I'll do something else. So, there's going to be less and less people in the healthcare service after a while. It's going to be, they'll have to change their mind, because the more and more people that walk out and say, I'm not doing it, but the advice is what I've heard, is to wait until they actually sack you, because the Nuremberg trials will happen, and what will happen is you will be able to then get compensation, and quite a large amount of compensation, okay, for that. So it's just what I've heard. And remember, there's 1,000 lawyers and 10,000 professional hospital and medical staff that are clubbing together, and they're actually putting a lawsuit together, and a lot of it is going ahead in September. So if you can just hang in there just a little bit longer. Okay. Anyway, the end of the week, you've got the High Priestess. Okay. So this is about your inner wisdom, and your inner wisdom is already telling you what your pathway should be, where you should be going, not to kind of, boss you around. It's like a compass that is kind of steering you. Does that make sense? And it's sometimes we go against it and we think, I knew I shouldn't have done that. When things start to go wrong, or your pathway seems to be an uphill struggle where there's one problem, then another problem, then another problem. It's like, I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Maybe it's the wrong timing to try and go in this direction. So maybe I have to go back and go in that direction, and then later on I can zigzag back onto the direction I want to go. So sometimes we have to just read the signs. It is about letting go of people. There are lots of people out there that just won't listen to reason. And sometimes we have to say, I'm done talking now. I can't convince you anymore. It's up to you what you do. And that's going to be a hard task, really. There's going to be lots more money floating about. And again, I want to say cash. Something to do with cash. There's a need to get cash. So I think, I'm not saying it's definitely going to be next week linked with the banks, okay, and the ATM machines and things, but there's going to be a need for you to have that, okay, and try to keep out of the fear and know that there's a bigger plan. And if you are a believer in God, then I would say leave it to the God energy. I call it source. I call it universal energy. You can call it God. You can call it whatever you like. It doesn't matter. It's all a positivity. And if you boil it down to, it's just love. Whatever that love is going to conquer all. Love is in charge of this whole journey. And so we're all on it, and just love each other and stay connected. That's what I see.
Well, isn't that funny? Because I was playing that Tesla song, Love Will Find a Way.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, you mentioned twice about cash. I'm wondering if there's going to be a bank run or something that's going on with unsuspecting or a surprising kind of issue dealing with banks coming up.
Yep. I think it's like they're trying to get you prepared for what's going to happen. It's going to be a little delay. It's like I'm seeing a delay between this point and this point. And the cash is needed so that you can just get through. So enough cash to last a couple of weeks. They're talking about a couple of weeks disruption.
Wow.
And I think it's linked with the changeover. But I'm not saying it's going to happen next week. That's not what I'm saying. But I know it's coming, and I know it's soon. It's definitely this year, and it's definitely, I would say, before October time.
Okay. Now, in the chat, Paige is saying, please turn off Wi-Fi from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern because FEMA is running a 5G test. So, if you can shut off your Wi-Fi, that's great. If you can put your cell phone on airplane mode, does the same thing. So
when's that going to be, darling?
Tomorrow.
Oh, there's not enough time for you guys to get these things. I've got these things slapped on all of my appliances. I always have one of those keys there. But these kind of little things here, they literally can dull out or shungite. Put shungite near your Wi-Fi.
Well, I think you should probably do
the list.
Hour and a half in. Yeah, get the do the names.
All right.
If you would like.
I will.
And if there's anyone out there that wants their name added to this list of our own little version of our community of 300, the positive version of that, we're at 300, right?
Yeah.
300 names that Allie will be reading.
Yeah.
So if you want your name added to this list, for you to find your true love, your twin flame, to experience what Allie and I experienced between each other, that kind of love. If you want your name added to this list, just put your name, your first name, and your last initial, and in the chat, or if you're watching it on the recorded version, put it below the video, and we'll check that before next week. Okay. So I'll give you the floor, baby.
Okay. Thank you, darling. Okay, so you want me to add you? I can do that. So let's have a look. So hang in L. That's funny. I'm going to read that. Hanging L. I will. Yeah. Jackie. J. Please add to the list. So this is all to magnetize your loved one towards you. This is also about people around you who there might have been issues or trouble with. You might have a partnership that's going through some issues, and this is all to do with kind of bringing those energies together as well. So it's about love, basically, this list, and it's just giving it a helping hand by, when I'd read out the name, visualizing that this person is brought together with the person that they are meant to be with, their loved one, their other half, their twin flame. You know, some twin flames aren't, we all have one, but some twin flames aren't brought here onto the earth plane together. Sometimes one remains a spirit guide, and they're helping the other. So, you know, in that case, you know, you want to meet that perfect partner that is for this lifetime, you know, so that's what it's for. Okay. Let me just double check there's no more. There is no more. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to start reading. Get rid of my cup. Right. Oh, we got another one. Linda T. Okay. Let's just make sure I do a few more numbers. Otherwise, so we're up to 303. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay. Right, save. Ready? Aaron M. Adina MS, Amy S, Alex V, Alexandra G, Alison James, Alison L, Alison S, Ala D, Ali F, Ali H, Alison NY, Amado T, Amanda L, Amanda M, Amanda W, Andrea J, Angie H, Anna OC, Anne EK, Anthony P, Ava F, Bo R, Becca Day, Benisha M, Benji N, Betty B, Blake JR, Blake T, Bob N, Brandy H, Brandy LL, Calm S, Carol LL, Caroline M, Carolyn EG, Karen D, Carrie L, Kat M, Caesar L, Chad F, Charlotte P, Charlotte U, Cheryl S, Chrissy E, Christina C, Christina M, Christine M, Claire S, Claire W, Claudette M, Concha Y, Constance W, Karina W, Chris D.H, Crystal D.H, Cynthia F, Daniel J, David S, Davina M, Dawn H, Dawn P, Deb M, Deb P.T, Deb W, Debbie B, Debbie H, Debbie L, Debbie P. I forgot to show you my candle, sorry, just in case you haven't got one lit. Deborah M, Deborah S, Denise C, Denise K, Devon SP, Desi, Diana AM, Diane B, Diane S, Daiji B, Dominique H, Donna RL, Donna F, Dauphine F, Dauphine F, Dulcie V, Ellen EM, Lisa V, Elizabeth B, Elizabeth C, Elizabeth P, Ella MO, Eloise C, Emma KB, Emma K, Erica, Gabrielle G, Gail A, Gary H, Gail B, Georgia V, Gerardo A, Jill P, Gracie W, Gregg Prescott, Gertrude M, Gypsy J, Haley C, Heather H, Holly A, Holly M, Jacqueline SH, Jacob A, James D, James F, James SC, Jane H, Jane M, Jane M, Jane M, Jane P, Jason B, Jeanette DC, Janice D, Jeffrey L, Jenna R, Jenny S, Jill C, Jimmy M, Joanna C, Jody E, Jody S, Jody G, John F, Josephine RR, Judy M, Julia DR, Julie B, Julie R, June N, Justin B, Carolyn M, Karen B, Karen B, Karen M, Karen S, Karen Ann B, Carrie JT, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kat L, Kelly F, Kerry D, Kim W, Kimberly ST, Kinga B, Kirsten W, Canola A, Kwan Y, Letitia W, Laura N, Layla S, Leanne D, Leah P, Leanne C, Lee O, Leslie J, Lahamo Y, Lily J, Linda P, Linda S, Linda W, Lisa B, Lisa C, Lisa D, Lisa D, Lisa S, Lise LLR, Liz C, Louise M, Louise M, Lynn M, Lynn M, Nefelda T, Marcia M, Marejo J, Marilyn K, Marisha M, Mary S, Mary T, Matthew C, Maureen W, Megan D, Megan S, Melissa D, Melissa R, Michael B, Mike M, Mimi B, Mindy W, Miranda H, Neil C, Nini J, Nikki P, Nicole B, Nicole H, Nicole I M, Nicole K, Nora C, Paige H, Paige H, Pam C, Pamela R, Patricia J, Patricia W, Patricia W, Paula A, Paula F, Penny D, Peter W, Peter W, Phil Christophers, Pippa A, PJ F, Rachel D, Rachel NR, Ray J G, Ray RL, Rashpal K, Renee R, Ria C, Robert F, Robert H, Robert R, Rose K, Ros L, Ruth B, Sam P, Sam S, Samar, Samantha H, Sandy P, Sandy P, Sandy R, Sandy V H, Sarah R, Sassy M, Scott O, Shannon F, Sharon G, Sharon G, Sharon H, Sharon P, Sherilyn C, Sherry S, Sherry S, Sherry J, Shirley S, Siobhan D, Sky MW, Sonia R, Stacey M, Stacey CB, Stacey G, Stella M, Steph K, Stephanie M, Stephanie S, Steve, Susan M.A., Suzanne W.L., Suzanne D., Suzanne M.C., Tamara B., Tamara S., Tammy T., Tammy C., Tanya R., Tenna R., Tessa O., Tina C., Tina F., Tracy R., Tracy H., Trina R.P., Trisha K., Trisha W.K., Trisha B., Trisha G., Trisha T., Tyade A., Valerie A., Valerie C., Valerie J., Valerie O., Verkos TV, Victoria J., Wanda E., Robin P., Julia R., Murray's, Mark W., Hanging L., Jackie J., Linda T. And I don't know if there's any others that I've missed. Any, oh, Daniel J. Daniel J. Unless I've already done Daniel J, which I may have done.
Did you get Jackie J?
I think so. Just, oh, Daniel J. I've already done Daniel J. Unless it's another Daniel J, of course. Jackie J, yeah, got Jackie
Okay.
J.
Okay.
Is that all?
I think so.
Yeah.
If not, let us know in the chat. Okay.
There you go. Oh, so we're wishing those people to have their loved ones closer to them, either the person that they're with. Me and Gregg are on the list because we want to be physically closer, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you 24/7. Of
Yeah.
course, not lurching
Stalking.
over you. Yeah, you got all your freedom you want, but I really need to be with you.
Yeah. Ditto. Ditto, ditto, ditto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'll happen. They can't keep us away for much longer.
No. Who knows? The light always wins, so something has to break in our favor, big time. So
Definitely. Oh, thank you, Christina.
she's such an amazing lady, Christina, putting up our website information and stuff, helping to moderate the chat. We greatly appreciate you and all of our mods, but Christina seems to be, there the most for us. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, anything else then you want to say?
No, I've got a plumber coming by at 9 o'clock. So,
Ooh.
yeah. So I'm going to be hitting the sack early tonight. Yeah. Donna Rose says, I wish I could blink you two together. I dream of Jeannie.
No, I'm not doing it.
No?
No.
I can't get you to do that for me.
I have done it once.
Once. Anything you want to cover that we haven't?
No, I think that's it. There was all that. The world has gone crazy, but it doesn't stop love, and it can't stop love, and that's the only way forward.
It's so powerful.
Is to even love the people that are driving you nuts because they're not seeing what's going on. Show them love. And we was probably once like it once. We didn't just suddenly wake up. there might have been times in the past where if someone told us a story like we're saying, we would have gone, yeah, right. We were there.
Well, think about what you're doing when you have, 40 people online right now, and you're reading off all those names, and we're putting that energy of love into that. And it's,
Yeah.
we have people all over the world that are lighting up the grid because of what you're doing.
Yep. I've added you, Tammy K.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess we can leave it off at that then for tonight. Want to thank everyone that joined us in the live chat. We love all of you. You guys are amazing. And you really help make our date night really fun because we learn from you guys as well. And we love following along with what you're doing as you guys are following along with us. And for everybody that's watching on the recorded version, leave us your comments below. Tell us, and everyone, please share this video.
Yep.
If you want to make a difference in this world, we want to get the word. We need to get our words out there, and we're putting them out for everyone. So please share it on all your social networks. So
Please do. And the other thing is, if you're wanting to buy one of these wonderful t-shirts, in 5D t-shirts, you can actually buy the actual in 5D, which actually says in 5D.
Yeah.
Got some of those t-shirts there, and therefore you're then promoting this lovely.
But those are you can only find those on n5d.com. The quantum tie-dye shirts you'll find at n5d.net. So
yeah. And also he's got mugs and other
sweatshirts,
haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yes. Yeah. So
okay, that's it.
Yeah. So on behalf of my lovely, gorgeous, beautiful twin flame, the future Mrs. Alison Prescott, Ellie Prescott.
Oh yeah.
I'm Gregg, and we're both sending you all infinite love and light. Namaste, everyone.